What is up, guys? This is Yix here at Magna Crypto and welcome to another video. Thank you for coming. Now today's video is about my investment strategy going forward in the next 12 months or so during what will probably be the next bull run. Firstly, a prerequisite: I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please only invest what you can afford to lose, essentially. And make sure you do your due diligence even after watching this video, because at the end of the day, it's you if you're going to invest, it's your money, and it's your choice and it's your responsibility when investing your money. So even if I tell you or someone else tells you to invest into a certain project, at the end of the day, whether you lose or win, it's going to be down to you. So make sure you invest wisely. So I'm going to be going through the main coins that I'll be holding, 3 coins in particular that, in my opinion, are going to blow. To get started, firstly, my investment strategy is more of a conservative approach. I like to invest in the more less riskier assets within crypto. Even though crypto as a whole is seen as more risky, I tend to go for the less riskier options in terms of most of my portfolio. So with that in mind,
Number 1
is probably the safest option within the crypto market, which is Bitcoin. Reason being is Bitcoin has the longest track record. It's been in existence 11 years. So that's a lot of history you can look at. And when you look at the history, you can see consistently year on year, it's made new highs or new higher lows. It's consistently increased in value. If you had held Bitcoin even as early as the beginning of this year, you would have been in profit. So it consistently is appreciating in value, and this is evident by its track history. Number 2 of the reasons why I picked Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is starting to be seen as a store of value. Now, emphasis on starting to be seen. It's not quite there yet, but it's being categorized alongside gold and silver, which is a time-tested, hundreds of years old precious metal, always seen as a valuable item. It was used as money for a long time in the ages, so it's got that strong reputation behind it. So if this new asset Bitcoin is being classed alongside it, then being in that bracket just gives it the same attributes of gold, so a store of value. And thirdly is the backing that Bitcoin gets from all industries and all walks of life. So you've got billionaires backing it, you've got influencers from celebrities, NFL players, NBA players, they are all pro Bitcoin. So if you've got all these people supporting it, the general population tends to follow suit. So, and because of that, all these companies are starting to produce or have already produced products that allow you to invest in Bitcoin in a very easy and seamless way. So those are 3 key reasons why Bitcoin is, in my portfolio, a considerable part of it. Because it's got track history, it's got people, big names, big CEOs, big billionaires backing it, and also it's starting to be seen as a store of value alongside gold and silver, which is a huge category to be placed in.
Number 2
is XRP. Now, XRP is the 3rd largest cryptocurrency in the market, only second to Ethereum, and it's it's switched places a couple of times, so it's been second now and then. Now, XRP is a very fast and efficient token. Compared to Bitcoin, XRP settles in 5 seconds. So when it gets sent to the destination, it settles and confirms in 5 seconds, compared to Bitcoin, which takes about 10 minutes at its best time and an hour plus when there is very heavy traffic. Now, because XRP is a very fast and efficient token, Ripple, the company that produced the XRP token, is using it to solve a big financial problem, and that is the cross-border payment problem. Now, although you can still send money abroad at the moment, it takes about 3 to 5 working days for your money to reach a far destination, like from the UK to India, from the US to Mexico, distances like that. And not only does it take 3 to 5 working days, it also costs a lot of money to send those amounts abroad. So if you want to send a small amount, it wouldn't really make sense because of the fees involved. Now with XRP, not only can you send that same amount in like a minute to any destination in the world, also the fees to send that money is a lot less. It's almost non-existent. So you can see how much more efficient it is at doing that, and it's making a lot of progress. So that's one of the main reasons why a considerable amount of my portfolio is in XRP, because it's solving a big problem and it's much better at the next best solution. So it's almost like an easy win. Not only that, but the team behind Ripple is absolutely world class. You've got executives from every huge organization in the world, from the IMF to the Clinton administration. You've got executives from Facebook, from Google, absolutely every company, organization in the world which is big. XRP or Ripple has got staff members from those companies, and high level ones as well. So the problem it's solving, and that problem, by the way, is a $10 trillion problem. So it's a huge pie, and if it even gets a small percentage of that pie, that's a big reward. Number 2 is the world-class team behind it. And number 3 is its customer base. Now, it doesn't matter how good you are, unless you have customers, you're absolutely useless. So XRP has recently announced that it's got over 300 customers signed up, and that's a conservative number. It's probably got more than that. And these are big banks like Santander, like Bank of America. Now you've got one of the biggest money remittance companies, MoneyGram, which is only second to Western Union, a partner of Ripple now. So it's got customers in Dubai, in Japan, everywhere. So it's got the customers as well to back up the solution that it's bringing to the table. So that's why Ripple is a big part of my portfolio. As I said, I'm a conservative investor, so Bitcoin and XRP are both very solid investments for those reasons.
Number 3.
Number 3 is Basic Attention Token. Now this is a token used on the Brave internet browser, and this browser and token is aimed at revolutionizing the internet browsing experience. In this browser, you get to earn Basic Attention Token for watching ads, because everyone is participating in this ecosystem: creators, publishers, and yourself, the watcher. So if you choose to watch an ad, you get paid for it in BAT, or you can choose to decline it and not watch it. Now, not only that, but you have built-in privacy blockers on this internet browser. So trackers, cookies, all of these get automatically blocked, which you would never know about otherwise. So because of that, your internet browsing experience is a lot faster, because you might not know, but a lot of trackers and cookies get installed or get downloaded on your browser, which slows down your experience a lot more. So without even investing any money into it, you get paid and you have a fast browser. Not only that, but you have a built-in privacy window called Tor, which is a very famous browsing company which completely blocks anyone tracing your IP and things of that nature. So it's got that built in, and it's also got a search engine called DuckDuckGo, which again is all about privacy blocking, and whatever you're searching on this search engine, doesn't get saved in any way. So it's completely private and no one can track you. Not only that, but this browser had over 10 million downloads on the iOS and Android market. So that's a huge customer base. And if everyone starts to use it properly, because they can choose to just use the browser because it's very fast, but if they choose to use it properly, which naturally they will, this is a huge base where you can, where the price of BAT can grow, because the more it gets used, the more price starts to increase. So there you go. Those are 3 coins that are going to blow, in my opinion, and that I'm holding as well. So I like to put my money where my mouth is, so I wouldn't just tell you about coins that just look nice. I'm actually personally invested in them. I'm not being paid by any of these projects, so there's no particular bias for me to promote them. There's no hidden agenda here. My advice to you would be have a look at these projects and do your research and then make a decision from there. If you have any questions, DM me on any of these social media platforms and I'll be sure to get back to you. But for now, stay safe out there. Peace out.